Hi beauties, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, welcome to my channel. My name is jennyYOUty and today I'm doing a video on foundation. Obviously that's why I don't have any on yet. I'm going to be doing a demo and review on the Anastasia stick foundation. I've already tried to do a first impression, so this has been used, but I didn't like the way the video turned out, so here we are with a demo and review. So yeah, if you are interested in seeing this video, please just keep on watching. Alright, so first off, I'm just going to talk about the packaging real quick before I start applying anything to my face. So here we have the box, and I think this is the most gorgeous, simple but chic box. It's just got the names of everything and then their emblem on it, and I think it's really pretty. So if you didn't know, I'm obsessed with rose gold, so anything rose gold I'm obviously going to love, and their name on the box and the emblem is in rose gold, so I just think that is so pretty. So here is what the foundation stick looks like. I think the stick just feels really nice. It feels like it's high quality and it is beautiful, obviously with the rose gold again detailing. I just am obsessed. And then here is the foundation, and as I said, I've already used some of it, so that's not all of it, but it does come with 0.32 ounces, which is 9 grams, so that's a pretty decent size product for a stick foundation. If you don't know, this is $25, so I feel like the price is a good one. So now I'm just going to go ahead and start applying it, and while I'm applying it, I'm just going to kind of talk about what the claims are for this foundation. So here we go. Since I've already used this, I do know that this foundation is too dark for me. I got the shade Caramel, which is described as a medium tan with warm to neutral undertones. And obviously, if you can't tell, this is like very orange on me. It's dark on me. It's just not the right color. I'm pretty sure I should have gotten the shade Honey, which is a medium tan with olive undertone. That probably would have been like my perfect shade, but since I have this, I'm just going to use this for the review. So the only thing I applied to my skin before doing this was the Baby Skin Primer and obviously some lotion. So I do know how this works for me. It just kind of fills in my pores some, so that is why I use that. But I do know, since I already tried to do a first impression, that I do prefer application with a brush. The Beauty Blender or Real Technique sponge that I use, it just did not blend it very easily. As you can see, the color does suit me a little better once it is blended out, but the foundation claims to be highly pigmented and buildable coverage, and it's a natural matte finish. And then you can apply it as all over foundation, or you can sheer it out as a tinted moisturizer. And they also have highlighting and contouring sticks, which I think those are probably really cool, but I did not pick any up, unfortunately. And they have 28 shades. They pretty much probably have a shade for like everybody, because they have like any kind of undertone you can imagine. They do have really, really nice shades for darker skin. Like there's a bunch of different colors. And yeah, I think they did a really nice job with the shade range, even though I did pick up the wrong one. So as you can see, when I'm applying this, it goes on nice and creamy, but it is a little tough to blend out. I've decided already that I'm going to send it back. Obviously the shade it's just not gonna work for me. So if I do decide that I want to get this in another shade, I'm definitely going to go with Honey. So if you're about my color, I would say try Honey. Okay, so as you can see, one layer does not give me the coverage that I need. I just had a breakout right here yesterday, and I just don't like it. So definitely need to apply more. And if you are like me and you do love a full coverage foundation, this, whenever I did my first impression, took me 3 applications to get the coverage that I wanted. So just keep that in mind. You do have to use quite a bit of product to get a full coverage finish. Some things that I like about the foundation are, I think that it looks really nice, like on camera. I think it looks really pretty, and it is like a really good finish. I'd say it is natural and semi-matte, not totally matte. It claims to be natural and matte. This foundation is targeted for more oily skin types, and combo to oily skin types is what they claim that it's the best for. So if you're dry, this probably is not going to be your favorite thing ever, because like I said, it is kind of hard to move around, and it does kind of cling on to dryness a little bit. I'm noticing like around my nose already, and on that breakout that I had, it's clinging to it for sure. Okay, so here's 2 layers, and as I said, if I do look like an Oompa Loompa, I'm really sorry, but I'm sending it back, I promise. Alright, if you're somebody who likes to cover freckles, like fully, I don't know if this will work for you, because I honestly could not get my freckles covered. And I don't really have a lot of freckles, so that's probably not good. But here we go with layer 3. I'm not going to put any more on my forehead because I feel like that looks pretty good. But in this area, I still need a little more coverage. Alright, I promise this looks better once I put concealer on, so I'm just going to put some on. I feel like with 3 layers, I get pretty much my ideal coverage, but honestly, I can still see a little bit, so it's kind of annoying that I don't know if you could get this to a really full coverage. But if you like more of like natural finishes, I think you would really like this. If you don't have a lot to cover up, this would probably be really nice for you, and if you don't have dry patches. So the reason I ordered this is because, when I saw it came out, I was super excited because, I don't know, it's like their first foundation, and I've been wanting to try stick foundation, and it was targeted for a combo to oily skin, and I do get oily in my T-zone, so I was super excited to give it a try, and I wasn't going to order it originally, but I ran out of my Brow Wiz, so I needed something to replace my Brow Wiz. So I got on Sephora and I ordered the brow definer, and I was like, oh, well, why don't I just order that foundation so I can get, you know, free shipping, because I think I needed like $50 to get free shipping. So I got a little tipsy and I was like, I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. I get a little more ballsy when I'm tipsy, so I did it. And I just ordered caramel because I saw Casey Holmes used caramel. What I didn't realize is I didn't even hit $50, so I still paid for the stupid shipping. But, you know, I did want to try this, so whatever. It does kind of suck that I have to send it back, but honestly, it's a blessing in disguise, I guess, because I really don't think that I'm going to get another one, just because the coverage is not ideal for me, and I don't know, I mean, it does sink into my fine lines a little, and it accentuates dry patches, which I always have dryness around my nose and like down in my chin, and then if I have a breakout, you know, it's not gonna cover it. So I don't know, I just don't think this is the right kind of foundation for me. It does last a long time and it looks really nice whenever you apply everything on top of it, but unfortunately I don't think it's right for me. But I think I'm going to try the Urban Decay All Nighter. So that's my plan right now, but we'll see. Before you set the foundation, it does already kind of start to feel nice, and like basically you don't really need to set it, but for me, I just like to set my foundation just so everything powder goes on top of it a little easier, but you don't have to, so I guess that's nice. And it also helps like not sink into my forehead lines if I set it as well. I'm going to add some Rimmel Natural Bronzer. This is the color Sun Bronze, even though I'm already orange. I just want a little bronzer to put underneath my contour. I'm going to be using the e.l.f. contour palette, and I like to use the darkest shade in the palette. I'm using my Morphe E8 contour brush. Honestly, this contour is applying a little bit patchy, so that's something to keep in mind, but sometimes that happens to me, like when I have breakouts, so it could just be because of those. Whenever I did the first impression, it broke up a little, like it applied patchy a little bit on this side too, so it could be the foundation. All right, and then I'm going to apply highlighter with my Becca Jaclyn Hill palette. I'm using Champagne Pop today. Who am I kidding? I use Champagne Pop like every day. And I just purchased this brush from Real Techniques. It is the setting brush, and this is really nice for highlight application. So if you're looking for one, I think this is a good one. I'm going to use Rosé Spritz for my blush. Alright, and then for lips, I got a sample with my Sephora order of the Kat Von D Lolita 2, and I think it is so pretty. So I'm going to use this on my lips today, and it seems to have like a really nice formula, and when it wears off really nicely, so I like it. And the promo code I used was Lolita2. I don't know if it's still available, but if you want this, try that promo code. Did I do all my makeup? I think so. Alright guys, so this is the Anastasia foundation stick, finished look. I think the look actually looks really good. You can still see that little pimple right there, but other than that, oh, I forgot to finish off my lower lash line. Whoopsies. Should I finish it? Let me finish my lower lash line. So for cons, let's start off with the bad and end on the good. The cons of this foundation are you have to use a lot of product to get a decent coverage, and even then it does not cover everything. Another one is that it just barely, it's not bad, but it does cling a little bit to dry patches. It does sink into the smile lines and the forehead lines, but honestly, all my foundations do that, so I guess it's not totally a con, but it would be nice if it didn't do that. It is a little bit tougher to blend out, so you do need to have a good buffing brush to just buff it in. And let's see. And my contour went on a little patchy. I'm not 100% that it is the foundation, but I think it might be because it happened twice. So I think that is like all the cons that I have. So for the pros, I really love the finish of it. It looks natural. It does look really nice on the skin. It is a pretty decent long wearing foundation. My oils did eventually come through, but it does keep them away for a good amount of time, so that is nice. And it is like the only stick foundation that I've ever seen that is geared more towards oily skin, so that is something really cool. I love the packaging of it. It's super simple to use. You just swipe it on your face. It's very travel friendly, and I think that is really nice. I think it looks really nice in photos, and it has no flashback. I really love the way it looks on camera. I do like that they have the highlight and contour shades. I think that if you use them all together, that it would look really nice. I've actually seen some people use them all together, and it does look nice. Plus, since it is like foundation, that'll give you even more coverage in your contour areas. So I do kind of want to try those, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I get them? I love the shade range. They have olive undertones, red undertones, neutral, and warm undertones. So that is really nice, and there's 28 shades, so the shade range is great. That is all I have for this video. I do want to address that I am at 1,000 subscribers now, so that is so exciting for me, and I just want to thank each and every one of you for subscribing to my channel and supporting me and always being so nice to me. And I do have a giveaway coming up soon. It's going to be the Real Techniques new sponge collection, and I'm so excited to try them. So that will be coming up soon. If you're interested in that, go ahead and subscribe if you like my channel and you want to see more, because that will be coming up. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more foundation reviews, let me know which ones you want to see, because I like trying foundations and I think it's really fun. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a beautiful day. I will see you in my next video. Bye.